The issue of signature matching is at the center of the latest round of misinformation in Georgia's elections. Despite claims to the contrary, Georgia state law requires signature matching on absentee ballots as part of the verification process. Here is that process. Election officials receive the absentee ballots in the mail or through drop boxes. That envelope contains the voter's oath, signature, and the actual ballot. Voter signatures are then verified by matching them through an electronic database, the signature on the ballot application, or past voting records. Once the signature and oath are verified, the ballot itself is separated from that envelope with the signature, and it's processed. The problem with trying to re-verify the ballot through signature matching at this stage is that once the signature and ballot are separated, there is no way to bring them back together. It is an intentional part of the process for two reasons. One, to keep the actual ballot anonymous, and also to prevent voter fraud. Here's Georgia's voting system implementation manager, Gabriel Sterling.
When you have the outer envelope that has signature on it, inside that is something called a secrecy envelope. So that way, when you take the envelope that's been signed, you put it over here, you then stack the secrecy envelope over there, and there is never a way to go back and find the individual voter attached to that, because that would be against the state constitution of Georgia.
In March, the state and voting rights groups agreed to a consent decree. It deals with what happens to rejected absentee ballots. Absentee voting started in Georgia for soldiers during the Civil War. Then a 2005 law loosened the restrictions, allowing the no-excuse absentee ballots. Those are the ballots used heavily in this election because of the pandemic. The law already required signature matching, but a 2018 legal challenge changed the law to require the voter be notified and given a chance to cure or fix the ballot through due process as laid out in the 14th Amendment. The consent decree in March builds off that rule to tighten the notification process if there is a problem with a signature.